Hello students, welcome to RK Mission Vidyapit Devghar. I am Prashant Mishra. I will teach you biology, in which the animal section I will taught, and in this regard we will discuss today the animal kingdom. First of all, I want to discuss the marks distribution according to the unit of your biology. So there were 5 units, unit 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, having different topics, and in this session 2021 CBSE somehow changed the marking pattern. So here the unit 1, diversity of living organism, having 15 marks. Second unit, structural organization in plants and animal, only 8 marks. Unit 3, that is cell structure and function, having 15 marks. Unit 4, plant physiology, having 15 marks. And unit 5, human physiology, having 17 marks. Altogether it becomes 70 marks. The theory of biology having 70 marks. So after that the practical 30 marks included in 8, practical 30 marks, altogether 100 marks of your biology. Okay. So in animal kingdom we will discuss how they are classified, what are the classification criteria, and by the help of classification how we feel easy to know about different types of animals which are in vast number, but easily we understood them. According to the classification we can know them properly, know them well. So say animal kingdom. So plant kingdom and animal kingdom, 2 kingdoms are there, and accordingly we can study these kingdoms. So animal kingdom classified into different criteria or different classes. On the basis of this pattern, means these are the basis. So one by one we will discuss about the basis of the classification of our animals. You know, animals are present all over the world in different places. Their habitats are different. Either they are found on land, either they are found inside the sea or water, either they are aquatic or marine. They are also present on the tree, they are arboreal. So they are found also in different other places, either the hot desert and cold desert, tundras. So they are distributed everywhere. So we will discuss their classification criteria. So here we will discuss the different forms of different animals, their fundamental features common to various individuals in relation to the arrangement of their cell and body symmetry. Third one, the nature of xylem. Fourth one, the pattern of nutrition. Fifth one, the body support and protection. Next one, that is level of organizations, habitat, diploblastic or triploblastic nature of their body walls and body segmentation, and finally the presence or absence of notochord in them. So these all features are used for the animal classification, basis of animal classification. So this is the things we will discuss in this chapter. So first, arrangement of cell. You know, all living beings are made up of cell. Cell is a unit of our life. So how cells are arranged in living beings body? On the basis of their number, we can categorize them either they are one-celled or more than one-celled. Unicellular animals are present and do their activities within their single cell. Their body is made up of single cell and they do their activities within that cell only. Suppose the example of amoeba, how they do the activity of their own. So amoeba is single celled animal. They perform the activity of all life process, maximum life process, but they are not well developed life processes or the structures or organizations or the systems, but really they do the activity of life process for survival and for continuity of their life of their own. So we can say that thou unicellular, amoeba unicellular, but they perform the activity of their own in the single cell. So unicellulars are also able to do the activities of their own within the limited cytoplasm or protoplasm or in the single cell. Now come to multicellular. Multicellular organism. We are also multicellular and we have the different organization of our body. So multicellular organism can have different body parts, means their pattern of organization is different. So they are multicellular and the level of organization is different in their body. So from beginning they start from the cell, but it will go till the whole body construction, means we can say the whole organism made by the cell, means gradually see cell, then the arrangement of cell takes place for the performance of a special function of the body, that is the tissue, means group of cell make the tissue. When tissue organized together, different of tissues organized together and they form the organ. When different organ like our digestive system having so many organs from mouth to anus, there is so many organs are connected and help to the system. So organ makes organ system. Organ system. Organ system collectively do the activity of our body and so many organ systems present in our body and make the whole body, that is the organism. Organism. This you are understood. So this is the activity from the unit, that is the cell, to organism made. So multicellular organism also having the activity to make themselves by their unit. So this is the unit, means this is the starting point, and after that we collectively form the different type of steps, different steps of living level of organization. So say cell make tissue. Tissue in animal, you understood, you know that there are either epithelial, either the muscular or the connective or the nervous. 4 type of tissue we have in our body. So this epithelial tissue make the skin or the lining of the body organs or our gut. So this is the epithelial tissue which is having protective in nature from the by making the outer skin as well as the lining of the different organ or body parts. Muscular tissue helps the the bones to move. So muscles have the energy and in the form of ATP they can store energy, and after that this is the things the muscular tissue can use to move the skeleton of our body. Means skeleton system is dependent on the muscular system for their movement. Connective tissue, either the solid or liquid connective tissue, means bone and blood. So they are also helpful to connect the living parts, to connect the parts of the body, and they help to do their activities like blood, move in whole body parts and transport the substances from the different body parts and to fulfill the requirement. Either they are carrying the useful materials towards the body parts or carry the waste materials from the body parts to the outside. So this is the way connective tissue help, that is bone make the skeleton of the body, blood transport and defensive activities, property to protect our body from the different diseases. So this is the connective tissue which are useful for the body and help to do the activity of connectivity. Nervous tissue made by the help of neurons. Neurons means nerve cell. That cell make the nervous tissue and it help us to connect with the world. We are able to connect, we can receive or we can reply the messages by the help of nervous tissue. If nervous tissue is not there, we are unable to do the activity of means communication. We cannot communicate, we cannot convey the message, we cannot receive the message. So with the help of the nervous tissue, we think we are alive, we are connected with the world. So sense organs are also made by the nervous tissue. So they are the eye, ear, nose, tongue, skin. They connect with the things of the world by hearing the sound, by seeing the, means by the help of light or by the help of eye we know, we see the things. And also we are able to take the taste by the help of tongue. We can feel hot or cold, hotness or coldness, that by the help of the skin. We can also smell the things, good things, bad things, by the help of our nose. So different type of sense organs make us connect with the worlds or surroundings. Nervous system also made our brain, which allow us to think. It also have the spinal cord, which are able to connect or which are able to feel the things from the outside, or skin means receptor to effector. They can also help us. This nervous system having CNS, PNS, ANS, later we discuss about these things. So this is the tissue in our body which help us to do the activities of overall performance of our body. Organ, any organ of our body made by the tissue, different type of tissue, and then they perform their special function. So organ like eye perform function of to see the things, vision. Ear to hear the things, hear the sound. Different type of glands are the organs. They can means secrete the substances which are useful, hormone or the different type of enzymes produced by the different type of glands. So this is the organ which do the activity of our body functions. Now organ system, collectively so many organs are connected together and they perform the activity of the body as an organ system. Suppose digestion takes place in our body, respiration takes place in our body, and excretion takes place in the body. So this digestion, respiration, excretion done by the help of organ system, not by only one organ. So if you say that a kidney help in excretion, but really kidney purify the blood, it is true, but how they remove blood from the body? So for this they need urinary system. So kidney is only one organ which connect with the urinary bladder, ureter, urethra, and also the different type of artery and veins. So they can help, means they can help to excrete. but really they are supported by different type of organs. So this is the way we can we can conclude that organ systems are useful to performing a proper functioning of the body physiology. Now organism, our whole body is a packet, means it is the organism, and it has all the things, okay, all the things collectively, means they are systematically arranged, and according to the arrangement we can do our activities. So work can do by the help of the organism, and the performance of organism is the performance of all the lower level organizations. So cell perform better than our organisms, we perform better. So if our cells are healthy, we are healthy. If our tissues are very good or perform well, we are doing the better performance. If our organs are performing very well, so they are not malfunctioning, then after our body also functions well. If the organ systems are properly active or do the functions physiologically active, and then our body activities are very good. So this is overall activity which is performed by the help of an organism. So multicellular organism are the organism, they do the activity by the help of their unit as well as their supportive subunits or the different type of systems levels. Now we discuss about the body symmetry. Body symmetry means what? Body symmetry means how we can cut the body, or what is the symmetry of the body. In maths class you studied the symmetrical activity, symmetry you have studied. So suppose the asymmetrical, radially symmetrical and bilaterally symmetrical, three type of symmetry is present in the animal's body. So this symmetry is the activity by which we can make the part of the body in different ways, different regions and directions of the body on the basis of symmetry. So what symmetry is told? Symmetry means the part in different regions and directions of the body. So suppose this is the body, if we cut them in only one direction, we can say it is of asymmetrical, means we can say their symmetry is different. Okay, so see here, asymmetry, radially symmetry, or third one bilaterally symmetrical. Bi means two, radially means in radius they can be symmetrical, asymmetrical means no symmetry is there, means body is not divided into two equal halves. So asymmetry means what? These are those animals which cannot be divided into two halves. So suppose an animal which is not divided into two halves, so we can say it is asymmetrical, not divided into two halves, not divided into two halves. We can say it is asymmetrical body, means suppose this is the body structure, if you divide them into two, this is unequal. Okay, so this is not equally divided. Suppose the oval one, it can divide into two, the equal halves. Okay, it is not divided, that's why we can say asymmetrical body is unable to divide into two equal halves. So body of a sponge, example is sponge. Body of a sponge is really not divided into two halves. So say this is the body of a sponge. When you want to divide them, it is really not divided into two equal halves. So it is different and it is also different. So this is really not having the symmetry, equal symmetry of both the sides. So this is this is called asymmetrical arrangement of their body. Second one, that is radially symmetrical. Radially means from the radius. Radius, the cylindrical body may divide radially. So radially symmetrical, these are those animals which can divide it into two equal halves through any radius. Okay, so or plane, that is the starfish can divide into two equal halves. So say radially symmetrical can divide in any radius. Okay, can divide into symmetry in any radius. So we can say this is the radially symmetrical. Starfish is the example of this type of symmetry. So this is example starfish. Understood? The starfish having 5 arms. So in any symmetry, means any radius, you can divide them into different symmetrical, means symmetry. So it is the radially symmetrical. Radially symmetrical. Okay. So bilaterally symmetrical means 2. No, divide into 2. Divide into 2 equal 2 halves. Divide into 2 halves. Right and left halves only. 2 halves. The example in the cut in vertical section, when we vertically cut it, it will divide into 2 equal halves. So we can say here this is the insect, cockroach. They can divide into 2 equal halves in 1 radius. So this is the way we can categorize them into bilaterally symmetrical. Bilaterally symmetrical bi means 2 laterally, this one equal to this one. So this is the bilaterally symmetrical. So this is the symmetry which is either asymmetrical, radially symmetrical or bilaterally symmetrical. Now we discuss about the coelom. Coelom is the gap, or we can say the passage present in the body. Inside it there is our digestive system. There is the different type of activities takes place in the body of the coelom. If coelom present, we can say it is coelomate. If not present, acoelomate. If the coelom is present but not functionful, it is called pseudocoelomate. So this is the 3 type of coelom. On the basis of nature of coelom, we can divide them into 3 categories: acoelomate, without coelom, pseudocoelomates. The coelom is present but really not functional, and coelomate means they have the true coelom which is really functionful of their body. Means these are the cavity present in their body, and this cavity help them to do their activities in different ways. So in next class we will discuss about the coelom, this coelom, and then other different pattern of nutrition, the support body protections. Okay, different other up to notochord we will discuss in next class. Okay, thank you.